Hey, good morning, boys and girls. Today's a little video, bit of a step back to what we were doing last year. Got quite a bit of interest on this, so I thought I'd share with you some more Google search volume in particular areas of the UK. So obviously, if you're an agent in any particular area, you obviously know the sort of the broad scope of how many people are actually doing a Google search for a combination of estate agent near me and also what's my house worth, because they're the money makers. That's what's making us get instructions, get valuations, get instructions, get sales, get exchanges, and all that sort of jazz. So yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to compare. Last year I compared a few areas, so we're going to continue the same sort of path. In a relatively sort of similar sort of size population area. So today we're going to be covering Google search volume in Clacton on Sea, Essex, Folkstone, and Lowestoft. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is basically looking at how many people over the last sort of 12 months or thereabouts have done a Google search for what's my house worth and that sort of thing. And this just basically gives you an indication of how many people have actually used Google, okay, to look for when they're looking to buy and sell a house. Okay, so and obviously if you're an agent and you'd like something like this, a campaign done for you, then reach out. Depending on where you are and stuff like that, we might be able to help you. So let's get into it, shall we? So I'm just going to move my face up a little bit. I'm going to press. I'm going to. Well, let's go to Clacton on Sea first. So it's got 92,000 potential searches. We're going to get rid of Lowestoft and Folkstone, and let's. So Clacton on Sea. Okay, just this blue area here. Okay, so potential 92,000 searches. Don't know what the population is. Don't know what the chimney pots is, but it looks like a decent sized town. Haven't been there in a while, so let's get onto it, shall we? So we're looking around. I mean, look, last year in 2023, March 2022, about 2,300 people did a Google search for, a combination of estate agents near me, not private renting, that sort of thing, and so on and so forth. We get rid of the buyers and the tenant searches because obviously they're not going to be really unless buyers can be sellers as well. I get that, but we try and focus on people that are looking for estate agents in Clacton on Sea, estate agents near me, the main keywords that you want to show for. And then but from a search point of view, this is this graph here that you're looking at here is the volume. Historical data doesn't give us obviously any impact on the future activity, but it sort of gives us an indication of people actually looking. That's what we want to identify here. And when we get approached by a client, we want to make sure that we can do a good job for them before we take them on. So anyway, so last year, about 1,500 searches, 1,600 searches. December, well, pretty good in December, to be fair. It's usually up, was up. In January, we got 3,200 people did a Google search. And then obviously it dips down to normality here. Obviously that 28% comparison, minus 28% comparison was from the high of 3,200 people did a Google search. Now, obviously, back in February, we're in April now, so March figures haven't come out yet, but obviously it's usually a delay. So about 2,300 people did a Google search in February 2024. Okay, so let's change location. Take Clacton out. Let's go to Lowestoft. 102,000, so a little bit more. Hopefully, get a bit more data out of here. Obviously, Google's borders might be different to yours. Definitely, most likely are going to be different to yours. But this just gives you an indication of whether people are actually looking. And what we're doing here is, we basically run ads at the very top of Google, which is called pay-per-click advertising. But this just justifies, like in March 2023, there was 2,900 people did a Google search for those types of keywords again. Same sort of home, basically people that want to indicate they're looking at moving. Ebbs and flows throughout the year, 2,800, 2,500 to 2,100, 1,700 dropped by in December, which obviously is the seasonal dip. Then in January again, January 2024, forecasted this in December. Get on board with if you're not generating enough business, then you want to maybe look at and obviously it does require a budget. Um, budgets are depending on how big the area is and stuff like that. So, reach out, let me know. 3,300 people did a Google search for that type of thing. Obviously, people are planning in January, obviously, after the Christmas break. People have got fed up with each other and stuff like that, or excited about moving on. So, yeah, 2,400 searches in February 2020. And I say searches, these are people that have gone to Google to look, to solve a problem. So these are people, these are families, these are for all sorts of needs, you know. And where was the last one? Folkstone, 101,000. That's that. The other side there in Kent. Save. Did I take? Yeah, I'm taking. I'm taking. Stop saying. But the beauty of it, boys and girls, is you can actually target in Google by mile. So you can do it mile or one postcode or several postcodes or a whole county is what we're doing here. So Um, March 2023, 2,500 people, 2,500 people went to Google to do the Google search to look for what, again, looking to move, estate agent near me, what's my house worth, that type of thing. And we're up on, it peaked again. I always talk about this season, this January bump, and we certainly did see um, certain areas obviously will have different impacts, but still a 44% increase of the low. I think it's the lower part there. So December, November, it was 1,400 people did a Google search. So these are families again. We talk numbers here, but these are people. These are individual people that have gone to Google and looked for something. So if you're not being found when someone's actually done that search, then you've got to be asking yourself. And I'm not talking about brand here. I'm not talking about people that are looking for your agency because they're people that know, like, and trust you. I'm talking about people that don't know you, people that are looking for a solution, not a business. Um, these aren't people that are looking for Countrywide or any other brand that are out there. These are people that are unbrand, not searching for a company. They're searching for a solution. So 2,100 searches. So you know, yeah, that's it for today. Really, very, very brief. Now this is pull marketing. So this is obviously being at the top of Google when someone does a Google search. So uses this little website here. They're typing into here in this box. Now, so the other end of Google is that's the pull marketing, the push marketing. So you obviously get in front of somebody when they're actually looking. The other side of Google is that you can actually get in front of people who are in market. So in that particular area through using the display network as well as YouTube and other, which is massive. So anyway, long story. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found value. If you did, then give me a thumbs up. If you're watching this on my YouTube channel, should leave this to the very end. But if you're watching this on my YouTube channel, please hit the subscribe bell, hit the bell notification, and every time we come live to you with some hopefully valuable content that hopefully get you from where you are now to where you want to be by the end of the year, by the end of the month, by the end of the quarter, so you can, live a better day, a better dream, and all that jazz. So anyway, yep. Um, any other comments? Let me know. Drop a comment in below, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care.